If you're moving to Charlotte, you've probably heard about due diligence. Maybe you've even heard horror stories about losing money. Most people get this wrong because they're treating a North Carolina contract like they're buying a toaster on Amazon. You aren't. In Charlotte, we play by a very specific set of rules, and if you don't understand the due diligence and attorney process before you sign, you're setting yourself up for a really bad day. Let's start with the money. In a lot of states, you have inspection contingencies that make it easy to walk away. North Carolina, it's different. When we go under contract, you're going to pay two separate fees. First, there's your due diligence fee. This goes directly to the seller. Think of it as a timeout fee. You're paying the seller to take their home off the market, stop talking to other buyers, and let you poke around and inspect everything. But here's the part people hate. That fee is non-refundable. If you back out on day 2 or day 20, that money stays with the seller unless you complete the total transaction. Then there's earnest money. That's held in trust account held by the attorney that is doing the closing. If you terminate during your due diligence period, you usually get that earnest money back. But the due diligence fee, that's the cost of admission to the game. Because you're paying for this time, you have to use it. Don't waste your due diligence period waiting around. At the moment we're under contract, you need to be scheduling your inspections. General home inspections, HVAC, termite, get them all done in the first few days. And remember, you are not just checking for broken things. You're using this time to get your financing locked in, check HOA documents, and make sure you're actually okay with the house. If you find a massive foundation issue or realize the neighbors are a deal breaker, you have the right to walk away. But you have to do it before that clock runs out. Once the period ends, you're all in. If you walk away after that, you aren't just losing that fee, you're putting your earnest money deposit at risk, and you do not want to lose that money too. Finally, people ask me all the time why we need an attorney at the closing table. In some states, a title company handles everything. In North Carolina, we're an attorney state. Basically, the attorney is the conductor of the orchestra. They do the title search to make sure the seller actually owns the house and doesn't have secret liens. They handle the legal recording of the deed. They're the ones making sure that when you wire your money, it's going to the right place and that the taxes are prorated correctly. You interact with them closer to the closing, but their work happens in the background the entire time. It's a layer of protection that, frankly, I wouldn't want to buy a home without. Look, the Charlotte market moves fast and it can be intimidating if you don't know the local rhythm. I put together a guide that breaks down exactly how to navigate this without losing your shirt. It covers the local nuances we just talked about so you can stay in control of your move. You can grab my Charlotte relocation guide at the Linktree link below. No fluff, just the steps you need to get the key. So make sure you get your guide, and I will see you guys in the next video.